Hey Chain Gang, so yeah, today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I started my channel and what I've learned. In 3 days it'll be 6 months. 6 freaking months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fucking months that I've been on YouTube, and like I've learned so much that I wanted to share it with you guys and let you guys know some things that I wish that I knew before I started up YouTube. Back in January, it was January 15th of this year, and before the whole pandemic and shit. So I got my notes over here on this side. That's what I keep glancing at. But yeah, first, you guys are freaking awesome. I got 122 subscribers already in 6 months. That doesn't seem like it's really good at all, but trust me, guys, the feeling is fantastic. You guys are fucking nuts. Y'all are awesome as hell, and I can't thank you guys enough every single time y'all click on my video and watch. You guys are making this shit happen. You're making the dream come true for this lonely old boy. So yeah, so a couple things, number one, if you're gonna start YouTube, don't expect easy money, okay? It's not. Okay, so I'm sure all of you were looking at your favorite YouTubers and stuff and was like, oh cool, I want to do that. I want to make money and just make videos all day. It's gonna be nice and easy. Trust me, guys, it is a lot of work, a lot of dedication that I didn't even think I was capable of, honestly, until I started making videos. About 2 or 3 months in, I started taking it more seriously and trying to bump everything and make everything good. So that's when I started really taking it seriously. I've hit almost 16,000 minutes of watch time. That's whatever, 600 some minutes or whatever of watch time. 60,000 hours or so. Or no, I don't know. Dude, guys, I'm bad at math. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at math, but it's a lot, okay? It's a lot that I didn't think I was gonna be able to accomplish, and I'm pretty proud of myself for it. But yeah, it's not you. I mean, yeah, you can do gameplays for a gaming channel and just pop them in and go. But, I mean, I don't think that's going to get you a lot of viewership, honestly, because, it's just, why would somebody be watching that when they could, be doing that themselves, on their own channel? Ow, smack the fuck out of my hand. But, yeah, so, I mean, it definitely does take a lot of work that you guys are probably not used to, at the moment. And trust me, because YouTube, it's something that I've never experienced before at all in terms of dedication and consistency and all of the little details that goes into making your video, the editing process, the upload process when it comes to putting in the right tags, the right SEO, searching that. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but I know you guys are capable of it, because, I mean, if I can do it, guys, trust me, any of you guys can do it. It's definitely something that I wish I would have done a lot sooner, but due to circumstances, I wasn't able to, due to the equipment issue. So, and a lot of that boiled down to the money. But now I'm working, a good job that's better than my last job when I wanted to start my channel up a couple of years back, which I moved from fast food to mechanical work, so it's definitely a lot better. I've gained some muscle. That's helps me a lot. I mean, I'm still chubby, but fuck it, when it comes down to it. So with YouTube, it can't be about the money, honestly, because I know everybody thinks about it. I thought about it when I first started. I was like, oh, I'm going to make a shit ton of money. No, that's not how it works. It takes a lot of work to get up to that point where you are making money and are monetized on YouTube, okay? It's definitely, okay, so YouTube is a free platform, right? It's a platform, and so that means you're on a stage, right? So you have to provide content for your viewers, for your audience. You have to put on the show for them. You have to know what their interests are, what they're going to want to watch from day to day, and it's a lot of stuff you have to think about when you're deciding to do the channel. And I mean, I applaud you guys for wanting to do the channel. Number 2, learn to invest in yourself a little bit. Like, if you guys, I'm not saying go out and buy, like, spend $10,000 on the best fucking equipment that you can get your hands on, like lighting and cameras and mics and everything. But no, like, you don't have to do all that, okay? So so I'm started out, I primarily record on my PlayStation 4 Slim. So when it comes down to it, when I use Share Factory, that's the built-in thing that PlayStation has. It's the built-in editing software, and with that, you're gonna be able to do everything you're gonna want to do within Share Factory itself. And Share Factory it's more simplified as an editor, but there is a lot you can do with it. All my first videos, my Fortnite, my Borderlands remastered playthrough, they were all on just straight through Share Factory, and then I recorded, with my headset mic, my Turtle Beaches, the X50s, and that got me through for the first, couple weeks. And I mean, you can still do that. What I actually do now, I have this, I have a Blue Yeti Snowball Ice, and all you have to do is open up Share Factory like I'm doing and I got the PlayStation camera. I don't even have an HD camera. Like, this is what I run with, is the PlayStation camera, which I can't show you guys because that's what I'm recording on, and then the Blue Yeti Snowball, and you just plug it straight into your PS4, fix the audio settings, and bam, you got a setup right there. But I mean, you don't have to have a Blue Yeti or a camera. You just need a simple, like the X50s, or I mean, I got the Coral Razors, and you can use that too as a mic. You don't have to have the big expensive shit to start up a gaming channel. So I mean, it's definitely, the more you can invest in yourself, the better, but it's not necessary. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to push yourself to have the best shit to get started. You just need to record and get your stuff out there and start uploading, and it's just, it's definitely something to look into, and definitely research. Like, if you're not comfortable talking on the camera at all, practice doing recordings on like your cell phone or whatever you got. Practice doing recordings. Set out a time span during the day just to be able to do like so much recording, and then listen back. If it helps, you can have friends and family listen to your playback, see if it's entertaining. That's a lot of fucking dust. See if there's a lot of feedback. You can go to Facebook, go into YouTube support groups, which I'm a part of a couple of them, which a lot of it's sub for sub, so don't do sub for sub in the groups, okay? That's going to get your channel whole fucked. You're not going to have a channel anymore. They're going to watch the YouTube seniors and all the security shit. They're going to watch that, and they're going to get rid of whole shit, okay? So don't do that. So when you go into the support groups, you can push your recordings and your videos and be like, hey, is there any way I can improve? What did you guys like? What didn't you like? And you can do it with friends, family. You can do it even just by yourself. If you're someone that catches you that, like, think of yourself as a viewer as you're rewatching your recordings and your audio, and see if that's something that you guys would enjoy out of a separate video. Say somebody else created that video. You gotta look at it that way, not of, oh, I suck, I can't do this. Like, don't put yourself fucking down with it, okay? Because I didn't think I could do it, and I'm fucking doing it. So, and ultimately it comes down to, it's your guys' channel. So it doesn't really matter what anybody says ultimately about, like, oh, you should do this for your thumbnails, you should do this for your recording, you should have a camera, you shouldn't have a camera. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's your channel, and you're doing it for you and your viewers. So whatever you think is right, do it. Focus on that main point. Like, for me personally, my point is why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was because I wanted an outlet to be creative, and I wanted to learn how to do the editing process and all that cool shit. I wanted to be able to know how to do it for any other thing in the future. Now I know how to do recording. I know how to mix audio. I learned so much, guys. I wanted to learn, and now I want to give back to the community that's helped support me so much. That's my goal, is if I can make one person happy with the video that I created for the day or for the week or whatever I upload, you know, that's already worth it to me. Like, I'm not doing this for, you know, money. It's not me trying to project myself into fucking you know, fucking Neverland and never fucking look back or nothing on the people that helped me to get here, you know. So I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot to take in, but I mean, there's always room for improvement if you want, you know. It's not gonna be an instant fucking thing. Trust me, your first video might not even get 2 views, but if you only get 1 view, hey, that's something, right? You're doing it. You just made your first video, and now you're on to the next one and you're learning more. Another good thing is to look at the people that you admire. Like, I like watching Dashy Games, Mr. Beast, Mr. Mnek, which all these channels are actually going to be down in the description if you guys want to check them out too. I watch Moz, I said Mr. Mnek, Dab Kid, Vegard, my longtime viewer Vegard. I watch his stuff. I watch Game Grumps. I watch a lot of fucking people, guys, okay? So, in the times that, like, between work and all this stuff that's going on recently in my personal life, you know, I still find time to release and let out my shit where I know where I want to focus at for the week for videos. And time management is definitely a big thing. Like, so consistency, I tried to run a schedule so many times, like 3 or 4 different times. I tried to run a schedule for the channel for uploads each day, and it did help a little bit in consistency, but honestly, I was running myself fucking dry. I would do 3 videos a week. I would do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that was honestly a lot for me to handle. And I don't know how some of these people do it every fucking day for a video. Like, what's really helped me after 6 months, I've learned to do a video and then wait 2 days, do another one, then wait 3 days, do another one. I feel like it helps it to let the video kind of bloom, you know, onto the platform, and I think that helps a lot with viewership and retainment, because people know what to expect from your videos when you do it in a more, like, not as strict schedule. Because when you do it with strict, you're gonna burn yourself out. Like, I had this bout where I did music videos. I did music videos every day for about 5 days, and I had 3 more recorded after those 5, so I had a total of 8 fucking videos in, like, 1 day that I made, and I was fucking drained, guys. On top of, like, shit I had to do at my job place, I was fucking dead. I was like, I hated life. I hated the world. It was not fun. So don't burn yourself out. If you do that, you're gonna not stick with your channel. You're not gonna love it. You're not gonna love what you're doing. So you're gonna fucking burn yourself out, and the channel's gonna suffer and burn with you. So that's where I wanted you guys just to know a couple things with starting a channel. And I mean, trust me, you guys are gonna do great at this, because YouTube itself is such a cool way to express yourself. You can be whatever the hell you want to be, and you don't even have to include in your personal life shit like I did at the start of the channel. Like, you can just be a completely different persona in person with doing this, and it's so cool. You can be, if you're a graphic designer, you can post the time-lapse videos of you drawing, you know, graphics, you know, buildings, architecture, all that type of shit. Whatever you do, you'll be able to post time-lapse of that. You do commentary on it if you want. You can do tutorials on how to do art. You can be a musician if you know how to play the instruments like I do. I'm not a big musician, but I'm just saying that if you're like really big on it, you can focus your channel on that. You can focus on doing skits like the dude does. I watch him too. He does like guitars on Omegle and gaming and shit. You could do that. You could do so much shit, guys. You could be a blogger. You could be a roller coaster. Fucking Jesus. If you could talk like I can. You could be a roller coaster specialist. You could make shit tons of videos on different rides and how and review them. You could do the different types of how they started out versus how they are now. You could talk about politics if you wanted. You could talk about money. You could talk about dogs, cats, iguanas, spiders, dirt. You could talk about whatever the fuck you want because it's your channel at the end of the day. And I mean, ultimately though, like whatever, what's good for me as a niche, like I've just started to like, I'm variety gaming. I classify myself as that as a creator because I do so much shit. Like I do reviews, I do gameplays, I do top 10s, I do top 5s, I do whatever for gaming that I feel like doing for that. Like I it's not as strict as I think it should be, but like I said, when I tried to do strict, it fucked me over. So I'm just gonna do what works for me now. And I think that's how you guys should approach it as well. So yeah, I love you guys. If this video helps you at all, be sure to subscribe because I want to try to do more videos like this eventually. Like, I'll probably do it once, probably after Valhalla releases. I'll be doing more like tutorial videos and shit, like after, on top of doing those type videos, because I definitely want to cover that game a lot. I'm super fucking hyped for that. I want that on the channel. I want to be able to cover that shit. I want to be the first guy to know it and the last one to fucking leave at the event for Valhalla. So, if you guys have any more questions on like how to edit or how to use Share Factory or what mics are good or which mics suck, you know, just what controllers are good for consoles, what editing software I use, all that good shit. If you guys want to know more shit, let me know down in the comments. I am here to talk to you guys and let you guys know. And I respond to every single comment I get on my videos. So just be sure to let me know what you guys want to see and talk about down below. And I'll might do a video on that if enough people want to know how this shit works. Yeah, comment down below. And so yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.